In this video, we are going to take a look at a few questions from the listening section. We have Professor Michael here with us today, and he will be our lecturer. We'll take a look at 10 questions, and then we'll answer them together. Let's start with the main idea question. Professor Michael will give us a little lecture, and then there will be a question, and we will take a look at the 4 potential answers and see which one is correct.
Today, we're going to talk about photosynthesis, the process that plants use to convert sunlight into energy. This process is essential for plant growth and also plays a crucial role in maintaining atmospheric oxygen levels. We'll discuss the chemical reactions involved, the role of chlorophyll, and how environmental factors like light and temperature affect the process.
The question is, what is the main topic of the lecture? Potential answers are as follows. A, the process of photosynthesis in plants. B, the effects of climate change on agriculture. C, the role of chlorophyll in leaf coloration. Or D, the impact of soil quality on plant growth. The correct answer is A. The professor was talking in general about the process of photosynthesis in plants. Let's take a look at the second episode, and we have a detailed question here.
During the winter months, food sources become scarce for many animals. To survive, some species, like bears and hedgehogs, enter a state of hibernation. Their metabolism slows down, reducing energy needs so they can survive on stored fat until spring.
The question is, according to the professor, why do some animals hibernate in the winter? A. To escape from predators. B. To survive when food is scarce. C. To migrate to warmer regions. Or D. To reproduce in a safe environment. And the correct answer here is B. The professor was talking about hibernation, and that is answer B, that is needed to survive when food is scarce. So the correct answer is B. Let's take a look at the next one, and that is the inference question.
If you look at Van Gogh's paintings, you'll notice how he used swirling brush strokes and contrasting colors to create a sense of movement. His bold use of yellow and blue, for instance, gives his landscapes a dynamic, almost restless quality.
The question here is as follows. What does the professor imply about the artist's use of color in his paintings? A. He used color to create a sense of movement. B. He preferred dull and neutral colors. C. He avoided using bright colors. Or D. He used colors randomly without planning. The correct answer is A. He used color to create a sense of movement. Let's move to the next one. Now we have a purpose question.
Before we dive into 20th century art movements, let's take a quick look at the Great Depression. The economic collapse of the 1930s had a profound impact on artists, influencing the themes and styles of their work. Many painters turned to realism to depict struggles of everyday life.
The question here is as follows. Why does the professor mention the Great Depression? Let's take a look at the potential answers. A. To explain why people invested in the stock market. B. To show the effects of economic downturns on art movements. C. To highlight the importance of financial planning. Or D. to compare it to modern economic issues. The correct answer here is B, to show the effects of economic downturns on art movements. And now we're moving to the function question. So I will be the student and the Professor Michael will be the professor. So the Industrial Revolution started because people suddenly became more innovative.
That's not exactly what I had in mind. Innovation played a role, but economic and social factors were just as important.
So the question is as follows. What does the professor mean when he says, that's not exactly what I had in mind? The potential answers are the following. A. He completely disagrees with the student. B. He is asking the student to reconsider their answer. C. He thinks the student's idea is interesting. Or D. He wants the student to provide more evidence. The correct answer is B. The professor is asking the student to reconsider the answer. And we're moving to the organizational question.
To understand volcanic eruptions, let's break the process down step by step. First, magma accumulates in a chamber beneath the Earth's surface. As pressure builds, gases dissolve into the magma, increasing pressure further. Eventually, the magma is forced upward through vents, leading to an eruption.
The question here is as follows. How does the professor organize the lecture? A. By describing a process step by step. B. By comparing and contrasting different theories. C. By listing historical events in chronological order. Or D. By answering student questions one by one. The correct answer is A. By describing a process step by step. And we're moving to the attitude question now.
The new theory about black holes is interesting, but there are still many unanswered questions. While some scientists believe it could change our understanding of physics, others remain skeptical until more evidence is provided.
The question is as follows. What is the professor's attitude toward the new scientific theory? A. He is skeptical but open to new ideas. B. He strongly supports it without question. C. He thinks it is completely incorrect. Or D. He has no opinion on the matter. The correct answer here is A. The professor is skeptical but open to new ideas. The next one that we're going to take a look at is connecting content question.
The steam engine was a groundbreaking invention. Not only did it revolutionize industry, but it also paved the way for modern transportation. Steam powered trains allowed people and goods to move faster than ever before, eventually leading to today's high speed rail systems.
And the question is, how does the professor relate the intention of the steam engine to modern transportation? A. By explaining how it led to the development of high-speed trains. B. By showing how steam engines are still used in cars today. C. By discussing how transportation has become slower over time. Or D. By arguing that steam power is more efficient than electricity. The correct answer here is A. the professor is explaining how it led to the development of high-speed trains. Let's take a look at a couple more questions here, and now let's see the problem solution question.
Urban pollution is a growing issue, but there are ways to reduce it. One effective approach is encouraging people to use bicycles and public transportation instead of private cars. Cities that have invested in bike lanes and efficient bus systems have seen significant improvements in air quality.
The question is as follows. What solution does the professor suggest for reducing pollution in urban areas? A. Encouraging people to use bicycles and public transportation. B. Increasing the number of highways. C. Banning all cars from city centers. Or D. Using coal instead of gasoline. The correct answer is A. Encouraging people to use bicycles and public transportation. And we have one final question here. Let's take a look at that together. And this is the prediction question.
We've covered the basics of fossil fuels and their environmental impact. Next, we'll explore alternative energy sources such as solar and wind power and discuss how they compare in terms of efficiency and sustainability.
The question here is as follows. What will the professor most likely discuss next? A. The environmental impact of industrialization. B. The benefits of renewable energy sources. C. The history of coal mining. Or D. The role of government policies in energy consumption. So here the correct answer is B. The benefits of renewable energy sources. So thank you, Professor Michael, so much, and I will see you in the next video.